Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are still having a wonderful day. I had to come back on because I really wanted to show something to you guys that is just so spectacular. Stay tuned. Okay, so you guys know that I have been on a tear with CRAFT Consortium papers. I discovered this brand of papers 3 months ago, and I have been in paper heaven since. It is some of the best paper that I've worked with. Y'all know how I feel about Prima. If you've been with me for any time, you know that I am a Prima fanatic. Love me some Frank Garcia. Absolutely love him, and nothing will change that. But I tell you what, when I came across CRAFT Consortium, oh my goodness, blew me away. So I bought some in Texas about 3 months ago when I was visiting my daughter. We went to a few stores and I came across it for the first time ever. Loved it. And I brought it back, shared it with you guys. And then I started researching the papers, ordered some pads, and that is what I have been sharing in my crafting for the last couple of weeks. And I have to tell you, I could craft with this all the time. Well, guess what? My crafting, the CRAFT Consortium papers, caught the eye of the company. I don't know how they knew I was doing it, but they reached out to me and thanked me for sharing the papers and letting people know about the company and letting people know how wonderful the papers are. And I was happy to do it because when I believe in something, I love to share it with you guys. And I have to share this with you guys. I have been contacted by no less than 12 companies asking me to do endorsements of their products in exchange for free product. And I will not do it. It's just not one of those things that I got on YouTube to do. I am more than happy to talk about products and companies that I love. If I haven't tried a product and if I haven't used that product for any length of time, I would never come on the air and say, you know what, guys, buy this, buy from this company because I'm making this project with it. That would just be ludicrous and that would be so unethical. I'm going to tell you that I believe in the product because I do believe in the product. And I believe in it because I've crafted with it, I've felt it, I've used it, I've tested it. I know it works. And I know it's good enough quality. And I know it's good enough for me to say, you know what, guys, this is something that I think is worth your money, your hard-earned money. And that is how I feel about the CRAFT Consortium. They never had to contact me at all. I was more than happy to say, you know what, guys, I ran across something great. I ran across something that we should all know about as paper crafters. And I'm going to share that with you because I've tried it, I've crafted with it, and I love it, and I know the quality. That is how I feel about the CRAFT Consortium. So when they reached out to me to thank me, I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. But not only did they reach out to me, they also wanted to send me the latest collections that were out for me to try. And so that is what they did. I didn't ask for them to do this. They offered to do this. And because they offered to do it, I said, sure, because I know the quality. And I can accept a package from a company when I know the quality. So they shipped me a package. I received it, and I am about to share with you what they sent to me. So they sent me all of these wonderful goodies. And I do apologize for the sheen on this. I don't know any other way of showing it all at once without the glare of the plastic that it's encased in showing. But these were all the goodies that they sent. They sent me the 2 latest collections. The first collection is called the Emporium, and the second collection is Over the Hedge. And I am going to go over this with you guys so you can see what was sent to me. And I'm also going to do a very quick walkthrough of the papers because I think it's very important that you guys get to see the paper pad because trust me, I am going to be crafting with this after I get through my Christmas crafting. And I might even mix in some of the papers with Christmas crafting. But these are some pads that you're definitely going to want to take a look at, because as I craft with them, the more you see them crafted, the more you're going to wish you had some of these. And I can tell you from experience, anytime that we've been doing some Craft Consortium crafting on the channel, those papers have become harder and harder to find. So I'm going to share this with you guys. So I'm going to set the paper pads to the side and we'll go over those in just a moment. But I wanted to show you some of the things that they sent me. So they sent me this wonderful washi tape that goes with the Emporium Collection. They also sent me these wooden embellishments that go with the Emporium Collection, and they are just so nice and full of bugs and little words. So I can't wait to craft with that. Then they sent me these little beetle charms, or bug charms. I'm going to call them beetles. And they are just so cute. And I don't normally use charms, especially bugs, in my crafting. But when I saw this crafting, I thought, you know what? I think this is going to be fun. And I think I'm going to be able to do something really special with these. So I am going to set these to the side. And then they sent me some stamps that go with the Emporium Collection. And I love this jar because you can stamp it, and then you could actually place one of these things as if it's underneath, like a specimen in a jar. And guys, I'll tell you what, it's been a while since I did any coloring. I'm more of a painter and not a colorist, but it's been a while since I've done any type of watercolor or coloring with pencils. And this has inspired me to actually go back and do some. So you guys might get a chance to see me do a little bit of that, but I can't wait because I do think these stamps are just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to try to hold them up so that you can get a really good look at them. They are just exquisitely done. I mean, look at the detail on these. Just absolutely wonderful. So then we're going to move on to the Over the Hedge collection, which is a really fun and whimsical collection. And again, they sent me some of the wooden shapes that go with the Over the Hedge collection. And I will introduce you to these furry friends in just a minute. And some wonderful, wonderful pearl dots, enamel dots to go with the collection. And again, some more stamps. And this collection comes with just a whole bunch of gorgeous stamps. And I'm trying to hold this so that you guys can get a really good look. Isn't that cute? That is just so stinking cute. All right, so I'm going to set this to the side, and now we're going to spend some time going over the paper pad. So the first book that we're going to look at is the Melissa Lowry Over the Hedge collection, and it has 40 double-sided sheets in it. And guys, let me tell you, I have not had a single pad from the Craft Consortium where I have not been thrilled with the quality of the paper as well as the illustrations. I love it. This paper pad here is going to take me into my quirky side, because I don't always craft the quirky. I tend to craft the more classic, feminine, elegant side, but I also have a quirky side. And when I saw this pad, I thought, oh my goodness, there are so many little fun things that I'm going to be able to do with this. So I'm going to take you on a journey of this paper. And what I like about the paper is the front and the back complement each other. So this is actually the front of the paper, and then this is the flip side on the back. And you can see how these two papers work so well together. And that's how it is throughout this book. So we're going to flip over to the hedgehog, and I'm going to go to the last set of pages so that you can see. So this is our front page here, but this is our back page. So this is like the forest floor. And I just think that this is just so cute, and it'll be so much fun to work with this. And then I'm going to flip through, and we are going to see we've got the owl, the fox, and the hedgehog, but this is the back side of that. And I'm sure some of you out there can just envision so many wonderful things to be able to do with, you know, these two pages complementing each other the way that they do. And then we've got this page of mushrooms. So you've got it on the darker background, and then you have it on a lighter background. This is the front, this is the back. And I just think the way that they position these papers front and back, alternating between light and dark, is just genius. So now we're going to come to this page, and this is the front and this is the back. So if you're looking for florals, you've got options because you've got 4 designs of each. You've got the back side and you've got the front side. So whichever way you would want to go, you've got these gorgeous florals to be able to work with. And not only that, some of the papers are treated papers, and this particular paper has the look and feel of satin. I just love it. And it is going to be so beautiful to craft with. Okay, so then we've got our owl. And then on the flip side of her, we've got the leaves. And you can see the leaves carried over here. So you have got that wonderful complement of patterns and colors carried from the front to the back. And then we've got our pages of acorns, and they're just gorgeous. You've got it on the dark background, and then you've got it on the light background. So however you would want to work these into your crafting, you have these beautiful options. And then here we've got some dark foliage pages, and we've got just, it looks like leaves here, and then we've got leaves and stems and all types here. This is such a fun collection, guys. You're going to hear me saying that a lot because it really is. And then on this one, we've got another set of foliage. We've got leaves, but we've got it again on the lighter background and the darker background, and we've got that satin paper yet again. I wish you guys could see this. I'm sure you can see that sheen. This is so wonderful to feel. And for those of you who have purchased some Craft Consortium papers, you know what I'm talking about, because the pads that you've purchased have this feel in them. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you guys who haven't, when you get it, you'll be more than thrilled with it. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the last page in this book. And it's this beautiful, beautiful page of flowers and stems and bursts and everything. And it's just so much fun. You've got the light and the dark. Just a great combination to be able to work with. And then what I love about the Craft Consortium pads is on the inside, and I'm going to turn it this way so you guys can see everything. But on the inside cover and the back cover, you typically get these beautiful, beautiful pieces that you can cut out. And this is sturdy, sturdy paper here, guys, that it's encased in. So you can cut these out and you can fussy cut and use these in your crafting. And these also appear on the inside. So you can come back and cut all of this out and just have some wonderful, wonderful fussy cut embellishments to work with. So that is a view of the Over the Hedge collection by Melissa Lowry. This was my first time actually being introduced to this particular collection. And like I said, when I saw it, my quirkiness really came to the forefront, guys. And it just brought a smile to my face because I don't always get to craft like this, but now with this paper I can. And then the next pad is the Emporium by Hackney and Company. And you guys have heard me talking about the Hackney and Company hand illustrated papers. And I'm just a believer now. I am a convert to this paper, and I can't say it enough. I wish you could just see the gorgeous detailing on this pad. Even this is raised. It is so beautifully done and just so gorgeous, and the illustration is just so on point. It has that quality that I love to work with and that I believe in sharing with you guys. And we're going to take a look at this pad. So on the inside, we've got the specimens under the jar, and these can be wonderful cutouts. And then we've got these little stamps up here, and also at the bottom, we've got labels, and these are all cutouts that we can cut out of this pad and use in our crafting. and then I'll take you through the first series of pages. So again, we have 4 prints of each side. So here's our front, and here's the back. And guys, I mean, look at this. It's just something about this. It's something about nature. It's something about hand illustration. This is just all so perfect. And then I'm going to flip to the next series, and we've got the little flower sprigs over here, which are on the front, and then this is the back page. But you can see that both of these work together. So let's say you're making a journal or an album or anything where you want a continuous look. This is your paper, guys. This is your book. This is your collection. This is your illustrator because of the way that she does things. And the same holds for this page. We've got the ferns on this side, but then we've got the vines and the flowers on this side. It all just works so beautifully. And I am definitely going to be crafting with this, and I'm going to show you some of the beautiful ways that we can use this, and we can take these colors and we can take these patterns and create something oh so gorgeous. So then we have this page, and I have to say, I have a couple of favorite pages in this book, and this is one of them, this whole series here. So we've got our insects on this page, but then over here we have like the skeletal drawings of them, and I think that that was just a brilliant move to do this, and I love how this turned out. And this paper has that satiny feel to it. Like I said, if you've gotten a CRAFT Consortium pad, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about the treatments on the paper, because this paper has that satiny treatment to it. So we're going to come over here, and I believe that these are moths. I'm not a bug expert, but that's what I believe. This is probably one of those bugs that I would run from if it was alive, but it's not. It's on paper, so it's okay. And I love how it looks. You've got them large over here, and then you've got them smaller over here, intertwined with the vines and the flowers. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then look at this. Guys, look at this. This is just so pretty. Just the whole look of it. I can just see so many beautiful, beautiful pieces of crafting being done with this. Not only by me, but by you guys, because I've seen some of the pictures of the work that you're doing, and y'all can do some amazing things with this. This is just heavenly. It's all I can say. So then we've got this page where we've got our beautiful flowers, and then we've got a pattern page here where these two just tie in together, because you can see, I'm going to call this lattice work, because you can see the lattice work here, and it just carries on over to the back side of the paper. So let's say you were making a project and you wanted to flip it over. It just flows, guys. It just works. And then we've got this gorgeous page. I mean, it's just the scroll work. Then you've got this beautiful, beautiful foliage and stems here. Just absolutely beautiful. And what I love about this is it's going to work even if you wanted to use the two together, because you've got all of the darkness of this. It does transition throughout this page as well. So you can intermingle these two, and your crafting will never skip a beat. And then we have these two fun pages. We've got a page full of just leaves, and then we've got a page full of leaves on branches. Absolutely love these. And then look at this. Look at this. I said I had a couple of favorite pages. This is my second favorite page, and I'm going to hold it up so that the gold in this can catch the light. We've got it on this page, and it is just so pretty how muted it is here. But then when this print comes over here and it transitions to this gold, oh, it is just so, so gorgeous. So then, just like with the other, I'm going to turn this and show you guys the wonderful cut-aparts we get with these pads. So you can actually come back and fussy cut all of these and use these in your crafting. I am not the best fussy cutter, but I am going to do some fussy cutting because I do want to use this in my crafting. And then I'll open up the inside again so you can see the inside, and you can do the same thing with that. And there you have it, guys. This is the Emporium by CRAFT CONSORTIUM, hand illustrated by Hackney and Company. And again, I have to say, it's just a gorgeous paper pad, and just as gorgeous in its own way. It's Over the Hedge, illustrated by Melissa Lowry from the CRAFT Consortium. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper pads. You guys are going to see me crafting with these. Don't wait until it's too late to get your hands on these, because we are going to do some fabulous, fabulous crafting with these. And I want to send a special thanks to Nigel and Terry at the CRAFT Consortium. Thank you guys for all of the wonderful things that you said to me in your email to me. Thank you for even noticing the channel. I could not believe it. Again, like I said, I just couldn't believe it, but I was over the moon thrilled. And I wanted to let you guys know that you have a great product, and I don't mind showing it and sharing it. So, to my crafting family, look forward to some fun crafting from the Over the Hedge and the Emporium collections. Y'all have a great night, happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.